Because it's nice to see a jersey, right? Like, this is my jersey, this is what I would wear it with. But it's also nice to get in really close. For example, the closer I get, you might notice that there's some fake stitching along the white outline of the letters. And you can also see it on the inside. Alright, from top to bottom, and let's get in close. Yeah, that stitching is very vibrant. You can definitely tell it's a white background for the letters, which would be twill, and yellow fake squiggly line stitching. Sun's not always out. Let's utilize it. Let's see how this looks in the sun. I want to see how it looks out in the sun. And I did a review of this, but I was on the inside, like in the shade. Today's video is going to be a show and tell of a Mitchell and Ness Swingman jersey. I'm going to show the front, the back, the inside. This is me outside my door in the shade, and we might even go outside in the sunlight just to see how it looks in a different lighting. So let's get started. From top to bottom, this is what it looks like, and this is what I would pair it with. Some off-white corduroy shorts. It would also be nice with burgundy shorts. Before we get closer, let's read what it says on the website, because it's always nice to see what the website says. So, let's get started with that. This Swingman jersey pays homage to Chauncey Billups' outstanding 2003 to 2004 season with the Detroit Pistons. Known as Mr. Big Shot, Billups helped guide the Pistons to the NBA championship that year, earning Finals MVP in the process. Let's continue, but switch it to the back. This jersey is designed with a breathable mesh body and heat-pressed, printed twill embellishments. This jersey mirrors the one Billups wore during away games, letting you represent one of the Pistons' greatest players in style. Brand is Mitchell & Ness. Classic mesh body for breathability, heat-pressed single-layer printed twill logos, names, and numbers. Woven label, year ID patch for added detail. Well, that's pretty cool. Now, let's get closer. Measurement width is about 23 inches. Measurement length is about 31.5. Alright, getting really close. This is the tag. Mitchell & Ness. The size XL. My normal size that I wear for jerseys made by Mitchell & Ness. This is the collar. And going down, a wishbone-like center. Going up, and interesting here, the armband, it's not an armband, but from the shoulder going down, it doesn't have that trim that's usually on jerseys, which is very interesting. Or it might be argued that this is a trim here. So maybe it's best said it doesn't have the extended trim. What am I talking about? This right here on my jersey that I'm wearing. This doesn't have that. This is the NBA logo, heat sealed on. And next, this is the lettering and the numbers, all heat pressed. And to go in a little bit closer, right? Because it's nice to see a jersey, right? Like, this is my jersey, this is what I would wear it with. But it's also nice to get in really close. For example, the closer I get, you might notice that there's some fake stitching along the white outline of the letters. And you can also see it on the inside. Or at least, I hope you can. I've never really been a fan of that fake stitching. But then, who else is really noticing it unless they're looking really close? And the heat-pressed letters and numbers have a shiny effect. And I'm looking forward to see just how shiny it is in the sunlight. For example, I'll just show it. Look at that sunlight out there. Is it popping up? And these are all my jerseys, or some of them rather, lying drying. But we're not here for that. And while I'm at it, this is another jersey that I'm wearing. I have two. Unofficial, knockoff, a fake, collaboration with, what is it, Bleacher Report? Yeah, collaboration with Bleacher Report. BR, Slim Shady Eminem jersey. You can tell by the tag that it's a knockoff, but it's a nice looking jersey. But pretty cool. Oh, okay. Back to what the video is actually about. This is the number. You can probably see the fake stitching on the top along the white outline of the number 1. What do we have next? The jock tag, the name tag, HWC, Hardwood Classics, Swingman, Nostalgia Company or Nostalgia Corporation. I have to look that up. Metro and Ness, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Where I'm from. Hardwood Classics, nice brown color. And the name tape, or the name tag, which I'm fond of the name tags that have like a felt-like material. I don't really like these name tags that feel like a vinyl. But you probably seen them. I actually have some, but not with me. Do I have? I can show you. So this, you can tell it's like a vinyl material, right? But the tags that I really enjoy, whether it's official or fake or knockoff, I'll show you. Okay, so this is a fake or knockoff jersey, but it's the same name tag as the official Chauncey Billups jersey. What I like is over here. I think it's on this one. Now, this is a fake jersey. But, and forgive the name tag, the jock tag here, Mitchell and Ness. looking at the name tag, it's that carpet or felt-like material. Alright? That's the type of material I like to see. And now time to get a closer look at the back of the jersey. Nice stitching. Everything just looks perfect, right? It surely does. From the collar down to the side. Nice premium cloth-like material that's stitched. All the stitching looks perfect. And there's no split down the side. Some jerseys have a cut that I call the extra room area, right? For extra room needed when you want seconds. Nice jersey. Okay, now for the letters. And you can probably see on the back, they have the stitching also, the fake stitching on these heat-sealed letters. Now, what do you think of it? What's your opinion? And then, same thing for the number. Going all the way down. Name and number is nicely centered. Nicely placed, no complaints, nothing wrong. Now for the inside of the jersey. We're going to show the inside as something I always like to do on my channel. So let's get started. This is what the inside of an official swingman looks like. We'll start with the collar area, go down the wishbone center of the collar, going up, down along the trim of the arm, from shoulder down to the side, straight down. See the stitching at the bottom area of the jersey. This is what the jock tag looks like and a name tag from the opposite side. This is the tag, 100% polyester. Let's see what else. And this is washing instructions. And I always wash it in cold water or warm water and then line dry it. Hang it up on a clothesline, let the sun do its job. This is what the NBA logo looks like from the inside. Heat pressed. I don't actually know the difference between heat pressed and heat sealed, but maybe we'll find out with time. And this is what the letters look like on the opposite side. Okay, let's switch sides now. Okay, this side of the jersey, nicely stitched, no complaints. And that's usually how it is with a real jersey, an official one. It's like, what is there not to like? Even the heat pressed, I might hate on it a little bit because it causes anxiety with the wash. My mindset is, or my thinking is, what if it falls off? But honestly, it's pressed on so good that, I'm not scared that it'll fall off on like the second wash. However, I just started getting into jerseys, right? wanted them for a long time, just started getting into it. So I haven't had a heat press jersey for like years. We're talking 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. I like to see how it lasts. And if it lasts a long time, then my anxiety will go away. It's a shame it will take that long. I'll have to look up some videos on people who've had them that long. And the letters from the opposite side of the name, Billups. And the number. And that's why I appreciate sometimes the knockoff jerseys, because it might be each letter is stitched or it's a patch that's stitched on, which is like just less anxiety during washes, you know? So it might not look as pristine and shiny as a real jersey, but I tell you, it does the job and at an affordable price. I'm really excited because we get to see what a jersey looks like outside in the sun. Maybe it'll look different, right? So let's see. And this will be on a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm shooting it in 4K, but I'm uploading it Filmora in 2K, or like exporting. So, yeah. Okay, so getting in close. This is what the logo looks like in the sun, alright? And let's just do a quick for the rest of the jersey, alright? But what's really important is what the letters and numbers and name look like in the sun. See? Whoa. The sun is giving it some extra vibrant energy going on. Wow. The stitching is probably more clear. I can't see that much of what's going on because the device I'm using is small, right? It's got to be like 2 inches by 2 inches, so I won't really see until it's up on video. But just that light shining on it, it's definitely more visible. And the stitching I thought was white. I thought it was white stitching, but it actually looks yellow outside in the light. It looks like yellow stitching. And that's something I wouldn't notice if I was like inside or in the shade. I gotta come outside for all of my jerseys and hope the sun is out. Knockoff and real. This is amazing. All right, let's look at the name tag, jock tag. Let me get out the way. And that's what that would look like in the sun. But we are not done yet. Because let's take a look at the back. All right, from top to bottom. And let's get in close. Sun is hitting it on most of the spots, so no need to move it. It's hitting good enough. Oh yeah, the sunlight, it definitely pops. Let's just do the side too. Let's see what that looks like. Awesome. Now for the letters. Yeah, that stitching is very vibrant. You can definitely tell it's a white background for the letters, which would be twill, and yellow fake squiggly line stitching. Cool. Very cool. So might as well get the inside too while we're out here, you know? Sun's not always out. Let's utilize it. Let's see how this looks in the sun. I want to see how it looks out in the sun. And I did a review of this, but I was on the inside, like in the shade. Wow. Okay, opposite side from top to bottom. Maybe we can see just a tad bit clearer. Just in case any of you are interested, and if you're not, I'm interested. Interesting. So this is what the heat press. Huh. Yeah, it's coming through just a little, it's a whole lot better outside. The sun shows you what's really happening. Let's turn this around real quick. And from top to bottom. Cool. Okay, I left the other jersey on. This is how it would look on me. What I noticed is that it hangs loose, right? Probably have to wear another shirt under this, like an A shirt, a white beater, because it just hangs off the sides loose, just the way it is. Ooh. Sorry about that. But yeah, it shows you that it just hangs loose naturally, you know? And so, unless I want my nipple to show, I have to wear like a shirt under it, which is okay with me. And most people, they have a jersey and then they wear a t-shirt, so it doesn't really matter. I usually wear no shirt here where I am in Southeast Asia, the Philippines, because it's extremely hot. It just works for my area. Location. Okay, how's the back look? Pretty cool, huh? And now put the camera out a little bit more. So now you can probably see the full outfit. All right, it's from far away. I haven't mastered how to get the whole body in there for a close-up with a specific device, but this is better than nothing, right? You see how it will look with the corduroy shorts, which are short shorts that I like to wear, because as I like to say, wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. So that's it and that's all. We did a show and tell of a Mitchell & Ness Hardwood Classic Swingman jersey. Showed a little bit of a knockoff collaboration jersey, Mitchell & Ness and Bleacher Report. We got some looks inside or outside the door in the shade, and we got some looks outside. And if you like the way that I do things, then look out for more of my videos. I'm just starting, so it's getting better and better, in my opinion. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.